Have you ever wondered why some of your favorite foods are suddenly vanishing from supermarket shelves? It's not just a coincidence. In this video, we're uncovering the shocking truth about why certain foods are being quietly phased out, and it's not what you think. These aren't just any foods. They're items packed with benefits that could be crucial for your health and well-being. So, why are they disappearing? Is it a matter of convenience, or is there something bigger at play? Stick around as we dive deep into the hidden reasons behind this alarming trend and reveal why you might want to stock up on these essential items before they're gone for good. Don't miss this eye-opening discussion. It might just change the way you shop forever. Vanishing Superfood, canned sardines. Canned sardines, once a pantry staple, are quietly disappearing from supermarket shelves, and the reasons behind this trend might surprise you. These small, unassuming fish are nutritional powerhouses, packed with essential nutrients that can significantly benefit your health. Yet, despite their incredible value, they're being overlooked and even phased out. Let's dive into why this is happening and why you should consider adding them to your pantry before they're gone for good. Sardines are one of the richest sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for heart health, reducing inflammation, and supporting brain function. These fatty acids are often hard to find in sufficient quantities in the average diet, making sardines an easy and affordable way to boost your intake. Beyond omega-3s, sardines are loaded with high-quality protein, which is crucial for muscle repair, growth, and overall body maintenance. They also provide a wealth of vitamins, particularly B12 and D. Vitamin B12 supports nerve function and energy production, while vitamin D is essential for strong bones and a robust immune system. So, why are these nutrient-packed fish becoming harder to find? One major factor is the growing consumer preference for fresh and perishable foods. Many people perceive fresh items as inherently healthier, pushing canned goods like sardines to the back of the shelves or out of stock entirely. This shift in consumer behavior has made it less profitable for stores to stock canned sardines, leading to their reduced availability. Another reason is the stigma surrounding the taste and smell of sardines. Many people are put off by their strong flavor and aroma, which often overshadows their nutritional benefits. However, when prepared correctly, sardines can be a delicious and versatile ingredient. They can be added to salads, pasta dishes, or even mashed into spreads for a quick and healthy snack. Environmental concerns also play a role in the decline of canned sardines. Overfishing and unsustainable fishing practices have led to a decrease in sardine populations, prompting stricter regulations and reduced catches. This scarcity has made it more challenging to maintain a steady supply, further contributing to their disappearance from stores. Despite these challenges, canned sardines remain an invaluable pantry staple. Their long shelf life, compact size, and impressive nutritional profile make them a convenient and cost-effective option for anyone looking to improve their diet. By incorporating sardines into your meals, you can enjoy a quick, nutrient-dense food that supports your health without frequent trips to the grocery store. Don't let this superfood slip away. Stock up while you still can. The forgotten treasure, Heirloom Seeds. Heirloom seeds are more than just seeds. They're a living connection to our agricultural heritage. These seeds have been passed down through generations, preserving the rich flavors, unique textures, and high nutritional value of traditional crops. Yet, despite their incredible benefits, heirloom seeds are being overshadowed and pushed aside in favor of genetically modified organisms, GMOs, and hybrid seeds. Let's explore why this is happening and why heirloom seeds are worth protecting. Unlike GMOs and hybrid seeds, heirloom seeds are open-pollinated, meaning they are naturally pollinated by wind, insects, or birds. This natural process allows them to retain their genetic diversity, resulting in crops that are not only more flavorful, but also more resilient to local growing conditions. Heirloom varieties are celebrated for their superior taste, which is often lost in modern crops bred for uniformity and transportability. Imagine biting into a tomato that bursts with flavor, or savoring a cucumber with a crisp, refreshing crunch. These are the qualities that heirloom seeds bring to the table. In addition to their exceptional taste, heirloom crops often have higher nutritional content. They are rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, making them a healthier choice compared to many commercial varieties. However, despite these advantages, heirloom seeds are becoming increasingly rare. The rise of industrial agriculture has prioritized GMOs and hybrid seeds, which are engineered for traits like pest resistance and higher yields. While these traits may benefit large-scale farmers, they come at the cost of biodiversity and flavor. Government policies and subsidies further exacerbate the problem. Funding and support are often directed toward large agricultural corporations, leaving small farmers and gardeners with limited access to heirloom seeds. This focus on industrial agriculture promotes monoculture systems, where vast fields of a single crop variety are grown. While efficient, monocultures are highly vulnerable to pests and diseases, posing a significant risk to food security. By growing heirloom plants in your garden, you can help counteract these trends. Cultivating heirloom seeds preserves genetic diversity and protects plant varieties that might otherwise be lost. These plants are often more resilient to local pests and diseases, reducing the need for chemical pesticides and fertilizers. Organizations like Seed Savers Exchange and the National Heirloom Expo are dedicated to preserving these seeds, offering resources and networks for gardeners interested in sustainable agriculture. Heirloom gardening is also a form of cultural preservation. Many heirloom seeds come with rich histories and stories, often tied to specific regions or communities. By growing these plants, you're not just cultivating food, you're keeping traditions alive and fostering a deeper connection to our agricultural past. Don't let these treasures fade into obscurity. Start your heirloom garden today and be part of the movement to protect our food heritage. 3. The nutritional gold mine. Organ meats. Organ meats, often referred to as offal, are some of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. These include liver, kidneys, and heart, which have been dietary staples for centuries. However, in today's world, organ meats are falling out of favor, relegated to specialty sections or disappearing from supermarkets altogether. Let's uncover why this is happening and why you should reconsider adding these nutritional powerhouses to your diet. Liver is arguably the most nutrient-packed organ meat, offering an impressive array of vitamins and minerals. It's a rich source of iron, zinc, copper, and vitamins A, B12, and folate. The iron in liver is heme iron, which is more easily absorbed by the body than the non-heme iron found in plant-based foods. This makes liver an excellent choice for preventing anemia and boosting energy levels. Vitamin A, another key nutrient in liver, supports vision, immune health, and skin integrity, while B12 and folate are essential for brain function and red blood cell production. Kidneys are another underrated gem, packed with high-quality protein, iron, zinc, and selenium. Selenium is a powerful antioxidant that protects cells from damage and supports thyroid function. The heart, often overlooked, is a fantastic source of coenzyme Q10, CoQ10, which plays a crucial role in energy production and cardiovascular health. It's also rich in iron, zinc, and B vitamins, making it a valuable addition to any diet. So why are organ meats disappearing from our plates? One reason is cultural shifts. Modern diets have shifted toward muscle meats like steaks, chicken breasts, and pork chops, which are perceived as more palatable and easier to prepare. This preference has led to a decline in demand for organ meats, making them less commercially viable for supermarkets to stock. Another factor is the lack of familiarity and culinary skills. Many people are unsure how to prepare organ meats, leading to their avoidance. However, with a little knowledge and experimentation, organ meats can be transformed into delicious dishes. Traditional recipes from around the world offer countless ways to enjoy these meats. From pâtés and terrines to stews and stir-fries, organ meats are not only nutritionally superior, but also cost-effective. They are often more affordable than muscle meats, making them an economical choice for those looking to maximize their nutrient intake. By choosing organ meats, you can reduce food waste and support more sustainable eating practices. Don't let these nutritional gold mines go to waste. Give them a try and experience their incredible benefits for yourself. 4. The truth about raw honey. When it comes to raw honey, you might think it's just another sweet treat. But what if I told you it's a natural superfood, brimming with health benefits that the mainstream market seems determined to keep from your pantry? That's right, raw honey is packed with enzymes, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that make it leagues ahead of the processed stuff sitting on most supermarket shelves. Yet, finding it isn't as easy as you'd think. Why? Stick around and you'll find out why this golden treasure isn't as accessible as it should be and why it's worth going out of your way to get it. First, what sets raw honey apart? Unlike processed honey, which goes through pasteurization and filtration, raw honey is unheated and unfiltered, meaning it retains all of its natural properties. The enzymes in raw honey, like amylase, invertase, and glucose oxidase, are vital for digestion and metabolism. Processed honey, those enzymes are gone, cooked away in the pasteurization process. And it doesn't stop there. Raw honey is also packed with antioxidants like flavonoids and phenolic acids, which help fight oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, and improve overall well-being. On top of that, raw honey delivers essential nutrients like vitamin C, calcium, magnesium, and iron, all of which boost your immune system, promote bone health, and support vital bodily functions. If you're still not convinced, consider this. Raw honey also has natural antibacterial and antifungal properties. It's been used for centuries to treat wounds and prevent infections. It's not just food, it's medicine. But here's the problem. For all of its incredible benefits, raw honey is noticeably absent from mainstream grocery stores. Why? It boils down to regulatory practices and market preferences. Pasteurized honey has a longer shelf life, doesn't crystallize as quickly, and has a uniform golden appearance that consumers seem to prefer. These qualities make it the go-to choice for large-scale manufacturers. But here's the catch. None of these features matter when it comes to nutrition. Pasteurization strips away the pollen, enzymes, and nutrients, effectively sacrificing the health benefits for convenience and aesthetic. Then there are the regulations. Laws are often designed to reduce risks, and one concern with raw honey is the rare presence of botulism spores. Although this risk is minimal with proper quality control, stricter rules favor pasteurized products, putting small-scale beekeepers and raw honey producers at a disadvantage. These regulatory hurdles make it tough for them to compete with big brands that flood the market with diluted, processed honey. And it's not just about rules. Industrial agriculture and large-scale beekeeping operations often prioritize profit over quality. They use monoculture farming, which harms bees' diversity of diet, and treat honey like a mass-market commodity rather than respecting its natural complexity. This leaves smaller, ethical producers struggling to get their superior raw honey onto store shelves. Here's the good news. You can find raw honey if you know where to look. Farmers markets, health food stores, and local beekeepers are your best bets. Not only does this ensure you're getting a nutrient-rich product, but it also supports sustainable and ethical farming practices. By opting for raw honey, you're investing in your health and in the hardworking people who keep bees thriving. Don't settle for less when it comes to your health. Seek out raw honey, support your local beekeepers, and take control of what's on your table, because once you taste the real thing, there's no going back. Trust me, the effort is worth the reward. 5. The hidden power of fermented vegetables. Fermented vegetables are a powerhouse of nutrition, yet you won't find the truly beneficial ones in most supermarkets. Why is that? And why does it feel like the naturally fermented versions are being kept out of your reach? Today, we're uncovering the secrets behind this ancient food and revealing why the pasteurized options lining grocery store shelves just don't measure up. First, what makes fermented vegetables so special? These foods, think kimchi, sauerkraut, and naturally brined pickles, undergo a natural fermentation process where beneficial bacteria thrive. The live probiotics produced during fermentation are like a dream team for your gut, helping balance your microbiota, improving digestion, and boosting your immune system. That's not all. Fermented veggies are also loaded with vitamin C and K, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants, delivering a serious health boost in every bite. Probiotics, in particular, are the real stars of the show. These friendly bacteria don't just aid digestion, they support nutrient absorption and even influence your mental health via the gut-brain axis. Studies have linked probiotics to reduced gastrointestinal issues, better immune function, and improved mood. And the fiber in fermented vegetables, that plays a key role in regulating digestion, keeping things moving, and promoting overall gut health. But here's the problem. Most fermented vegetables you see in stores are not what they seem. Unfortunately, the versions sitting on supermarket shelves are almost always pasteurized. This heat treatment might give these products a longer shelf life and eliminate potential pathogens, but it also destroys the live probiotics that make these foods so valuable. The end result? A so-called fermented product that's nutritionally hollow compared to its unpasteurized counterpart. Why does this happen? Regulatory standards play a big role. Pasteurization is often touted as a food safety measure, ensuring a product's uniformity and compliance with health codes, but in reality, it's also a way for large manufacturers to streamline production and cater to consumer preferences for aesthetically perfect, long-lasting products. By contrast, Traditional fermented vegetables tend to be less predictable in appearance, as their live cultures evolve naturally over time. For big market producers, risking this kind of variation just doesn't make economic sense. Additionally, there's a significant challenge in distributing unpasteurized fermented foods. These need proper refrigeration and tighter quality control measures, raising costs and complicating logistics. This creates a massive barrier for small, artisanal producers, who often stick to selling their nutrient-rich, unpasteurized products locally at places like farmers markets or specialty stores. Meanwhile, the mainstream market is swamped with pasteurized options that prioritize convenience over quality. But there's good news for those who want the full health benefits of fermented vegetables. You can still find the real deal if you know where to look. Farmers markets and health food stores are great places to start, as they frequently feature smaller brands that focus on traditional, natural fermentation methods. Better yet, why not take matters into your own hands and create your own? Home fermentation is surprisingly simple and puts you in control of the quality. All you need are fresh veggies, water, salt, and a bit of patience while nature works its magic. Don't settle for the pasteurized versions. Seek out the raw, probiotic-packed fermented vegetables that can truly transform your health. Try supporting local farmers or experiment with homemade recipes to reclaim the nutritional power that big manufacturers seem all too happy for you to miss out on. It's time to take back control and revitalize your well-being, one crunchy, tangy bite at a time. 6. The nutritional goldmine of bone broth. Bone broth isn't just a comforting bowl of warmth, it's a nutritional powerhouse that's quietly been making waves in health circles. But have you noticed how hard it is to find a truly high-quality version in your local supermarket? Why does it seem like this age-old remedy, celebrated for its health benefits, is deliberately being kept from the mainstream? Today we're pulling back the curtain on bone broth, unraveling its incredible advantages and revealing why the best versions remain elusive in the mass market. First, what makes bone broth so special? It all starts with the slow simmering of animal bones and connective tissues. This process draws out collagen, a vital protein that supports healthy skin, strong joints, and resilient bones. When collagen breaks down during cooking, it forms gelatin, which promotes gut health by soothing and maintaining the digestive tract lining. If you've been experiencing joint pain, stiffness, or even skin issues, a regular dose of bone broth could be the natural remedy you've been searching for. But collagen is just the beginning. Bone broth also delivers a remarkable lineup of amino acids like glycine, proline, and glutamine. Glycine, for instance, has been associated with improving sleep quality and cognitive function, while glutamine can help repair the gut lining, making bone broth an ideal choice for those dealing with digestive issues or leaky gut syndrome. Combine this with the broth's easily absorbed minerals like calcium, magnesium, and potassium, and you've got a recipe for stronger bones, better muscle function, and more regulated heart health. With benefits as impressive as these, you might wonder why high-quality bone broth isn't in every pantry. The reason lies in how most commercial producers cut corners. Authentic bone broth requires time up to 24 hours or even longer to extract the maximum nutrients from the bone. Time is expensive, and many manufacturers opt for quicker methods that produce an inferior product. Industrial-scale bone broths are often overprocessed, diluted, and packed with preservatives, flavor enhancers, and additives. This compromised version might taste similar, but it lacks the rich, nutrient-dense composition of authentic, homemade, or artisanal broths. Why is this happening? Just like raw honey and fermented vegetables, regulations and market dynamics play a role. Big food manufacturers prioritize shelf stability and volume over quality, making it difficult for smaller, high-quality producers to compete. Artisanal brands, which typically use organic, pasture-raised bones free from antibiotics and hormones, face steep costs and logistical hurdles. Supermarkets naturally lean toward products with mass market appeal, leaving the richly textured, nutrient-packed bone broths stored in the shadows of farmers markets and health food outlets. Thankfully, you don't have to settle for the subpar versions. The best way to ensure you're getting high-quality bone broth? Make it yourself. Homemade broth not only guarantees nutrient density, but also allows you to customize it to your taste and dietary needs. All you need are high quill bones, Ideally grass-fed or pasture-raised, a splash of vinegar to draw out nutrients, and a hefty dose of patience as the broth simmers to perfection. If DIY isn't your thing, research trusted artisanal brands that emphasize transparency and use organic ingredients. Don't fall for the watered-down options. Seek out bone broth that's rich, nutritious, and crafted with care. Whether you're improving joint health, soothing your gut, or boosting your overall wellness, bone broth is a game-changer worth fighting for. Take control of your health by choosing authentic, high-quality sources. It's a choice your body will thank you for. 7. The superiority of grass-fed butter. Grass-fed butter isn't just a fancier version of your average supermarket spread. It's a nutritional game-changer that packs powerful health benefits you simply won't find in conventional butter. Yet, for some puzzling reason, it's rarely seen in your average grocery aisle. Why is that? Is this creamy superfood being edged out by the dairy industry's preference for cheaper, mass-produced alternatives? Stick around, because today we're uncovering why grass-fed butter is so superior, and why getting your hands on it comes with extra hurdles. First, what makes grass-fed butter so special? It starts with what the cows eat. Grass-fed cows graze on natural pastures, unlike most conventional dairy cows that eat grain-based feed. This grazing diet boosts the nutritional profile of the butter their milk produces. The result? Grass-fed butter is one of the best sources of omega-3 fatty acids and conjugated linoleic acid, or CLA. Omega-3s are known for their ability to reduce inflammation, support heart health, and even improve brain function. Meanwhile, CLA is a unique type of fat linked to reducing body fat, improving metabolic health, and possibly fighting off cancer. Here's something you may not know. Studies show grass-fed dairy products can have up to 5 times more CLA than conventional ones. That's a massive edge for your health. But the list of benefits doesn't stop there. Thanks to the grazing diet of grass-fed cows, this butter is also loaded with fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, and K2. These vitamins are essential for bone health, immune function, and even cardiovascular health. Grass-fed butter also has a richer, deeper flavor and an eye-catching yellow hue due to its higher beta-carotene content. It's a natural, high-quality food that outshines conventional butter in every way. Now here's the big question. If grass-fed butter is so nutritionally superior, why isn't it more readily available? The answer lies in production challenges and market dynamics. Producing grass-fed butter isn't just more labor-intensive, it requires more land and stricter pasture management. Cows need year-round access to fresh grass, which is hard to guarantee in certain climates or during harsh winters. So, this increases costs at every step, from feeding and caring for the cows to milking and churning their cream into butter. Compare this with the industrialized systems used for conventional butter, where cows are packed into feedlots and fed cheap grains, and you start to see the financial discrepancy. Then there's consumer demand, or lack thereof. Lower costs make conventional butter the more attractive option for price-conscious shoppers, and supermarkets naturally cater to this demand. The result? Shelves are stocked with cheap, mass-produced butter, while grass-fed options are pushed to the fringes, if they're stocked at all. To make matters worse, large-scale dairy brands often rely on marketing tricks to suggest their products are grass-fed, when in reality, only a small fraction of their cow's diet comes from pasture. Here's the good news. You can still find true grass-fed butter if you know where to look. Farmers markets, local dairy farms, and health-conscious stores are your best bets. Look for brands that are transparent about their production methods and prioritize grass-fed, pasture-raised cows. If the price seems higher, remember, you're paying for superior nutrition, ethical farming, and sustainability. Don't settle for less when it comes to your health. Seek out grass-fed butter, support local farmers, and take control of what's on your plate. Your body and your taste buds will thank you for it. It's time to make the switch to a better, healthier butter